Yo, what's going on, everybody? Chris Hernandez here, back with another one. Today's video, I want to cover the moving components in an agency and really what to focus on when you're getting started, especially as Q4 is up and running. So, if you don't know who I am, I run a digital ad agency. We specifically help Ecom brand owners doing roughly around 5 to 10K a month. We help them scale to 100K to at times using our own tried and tested Facebook ad strategy, right? So with that being said, Q4 is here. Q4 is up and running. My agency is growing. I noticed that every single month, we're either getting close to bringing on 1 to 2 clients, and meetings keep getting booked. So on that aspect, I've been working hard on getting my organic market attraction methods down to a T. Recently just invested into mentorship again with my mentor that taught me everything and got me started. So really looking to get that last part of the process I need to scale handled. So with that being said, I want to cover really the components, as people like to overcomplicate things. I think if you take a systematic approach with everything you do and try to implement systems and processes, the complex ideas aren't really as complex as we make them out to be, right? For me, I think running an agency comes down to 3 solid components, especially when you getting started, right? You're starting from zero, and essentially you have to build out each component and maximize it and make sure it's efficient before you can even think about scaling. And really that comes down to, you need to understand and have the ability and really hone the craft of having the confidence to sell and close deals on a sales call. That's one specific component. The second component is having a team to deliver results for your clients. And you really need to lock in and make sure that you have a solid team in place that delivers results, or else what's the point of you trying to scale if you lose a client, let's say in a span of a month? Every time you sign on a client, you're losing another one. So you really want to lock in and make sure you have a solid team that can deliver results so that your client retention rate can go up. And people, let's say you're signing on clients for longer periods of time, well, you're going to make 10, 20, 30K per month more consistently because you have that part of the system figured out. And then lastly, this component really revolves around the idea of just getting consistent meetings booked. So you need an outsourcing system that can get you consistent meetings booked on your calendar. And for me, my approach is simply I utilize Facebook and Facebook groups. I'm posting in other people's Facebook groups, making value posts, breaking down how I'm generating, or as I should say, let me rephrase that, how I'm generating results. And then as well as I have my own Facebook group where I've released training videos, PDFs, breakdowns on what we're doing as far as client to client and some of our case studies in those groups. And when I make posts like that, people tend to opt in, right? I ask them a couple messages through Messenger. We have a conversation, and then depending on their responses, some people are looking for that help, and they've tried scaling in the past and it hasn't worked out right. Then I drive them to a sales call, and then just go about giving them my offer and then closing the deal. So those are really the 3 main components you need to have figured out in order for you to successfully scale. And for me, I have the ability to sell, right? I have full confidence in my ability to sell my offer. I have full confidence in my team's ability to deliver results. We've handled clients in the past and gotten them decent results. And then now it's like I'm putting the last piece of the puzzle together. And on my end, just getting organic market attraction, that method of getting meetings booked is like the last puzzle I'm close to solving. And this is why I chose to reinvest into mentorship. This is why I chose to really lock in on this, because I think people view paid advertising as some sort of supplement to their business. Like, let's say they started with organic, they built up their own business. I'm talking in regards to agency. So if you're an agency, you're gonna know what I'm saying. Or you're consulting, you're a consultant of a business owner in some sort of space. So Do I mean by this? So let's say you built out your clientele, your customer base organically, right? And let's say you follow the Facebook method. What I tend to see happen is, let's say you sign on 3 to 4 clients, and right away you want to transition and you want to implement paid. And let's say you successfully implement paid, you're at 10K per month, right? You have the budget enough to invest into ads. You launch those ads, let's say they get results. What I see, what tends to happen is people tend to, now let's say they launch ads, they put all their time and focus onto ads, and they lose sight of their organic market attraction methods, right? That got them the clientels in the first place, that the OMA principles got them to 10K per month, right? So what happens then is you tend to, people, let's say we're at 10K, they go all in on ads don't work out, ads crap out, and then they're stuck at ground zero, right? Then they have to rebuild their organic presence again, because you lose once you stop posting after a month or so. So with that being said, I view advertising, or let's say even hire a VA and they build out everything for you, or they do like your organic outreach that you would do on your own, right? I think I view those methods as some sort of benefit. Like, it's a plus, but organic, having that sort of presence there and getting clients organically, this is like the foundation, and you shouldn't try to go to platform trying like ads. Same thing as you wouldn't, let's say you've been running Facebook ads for a long time, you wouldn't go and try to test TikTok ads when you know that your skill is solid on Facebook and that platform. So let's say you're working with a prospect that's spending 100K per month. You're not going to pitch them TikTok ads when you've been doing Facebook ads for like the past 3 years, right? This doesn't make logical sense. You're going to go with what you know best. So the same principles apply in this idea, that really the fundamentals and the foundations of organic can get you to 10K, can get you to 20, can even get you to 30K per month, right? Also, having the idea that your team, right, once you have a solid team in place, boom, they're delivering results. It's like a feedback loop. So once you're able to have and build, once you've built out that social presence on the Facebook platform, now you implement, let's say, paid, or you hire a VA to do some sort of outreach to grow your Facebook group, right? And your Facebook's growing, you're getting more meetings booked, and then let's say, boom, you're delivering results. This is a consistent feedback loop. Then it's a cycle of, now you go from 10, 20, 30, now you're at 100K. Then you kind of revamp, implement systems and processes where you need to, and then you build out like that. So it's just a constant trial and error method that once you get this started, and once you just get going and take action, really all that's left is just consistency, and then just time. You have to wait for time to catch up to you. And the great thing about when you get started is that you're not really capped off to the amount of effort you can put into the business, right? Yeah, you may be limited to the amount of budget you have or the amount of cash flow you have on hand at the time, but your effort and your time is not capped. You have infinite. You have till the day you sleep to the day you wake up, right? That set of hours that you're active, that's the amount of time you have to do this. So really just comes down to how bad do you want it, how consistent are you, and really your ability to deliver results for your clients, your ability in the confidence in your sales calls and your sales pitch and your offer, and then having that system to build out your social presence organically, to then supplement and add on pay to that sort of system to then get meetings booked on your calendar. So with that being said, really that's really the topics I really wanted to touch base on as far as agency wise, and my thoughts on paid traffic as well, right? So if you want me to cover a specific topic in the next video, right, just comment that down below. I can shoot some content over that and get that uploaded for you guys. So other than that, hope you enjoyed this piece of content, and I'll see you guys in the next one.